What's up, guys? This is the network back with another video, and today we're breaking down a credit builder a lot of people have been asking about called Kovo. Now, if you've never heard of Kovo, it's one of those tools that's been quietly building up traction because it does something a lot of other credit builder programs don't. It reports to all three bureaus plus one more, and it doesn't require a hard pull or a secured deposit to get started. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it works, who it's for, how to use it properly, and what kind of results you should expect if you actually stick with it. This is for educational purposes only. If you want access to full mentorship, help setting up your own credit file, or strategies to stack limits, tap in with us on Discord. That's the only place to reach us. Let's get into it. Kovo is a credit builder that works a little differently than what most people are used to. It's not a secured card, it's not a pledge loan, and it's not a typical line of credit. Instead, they give you what's called a retail installment loan, and that loan is used to finance access to digital courses. So what you're doing is paying $10 a month for 24 months, and in exchange, you get access to their course library, which is valued at around $400. And now, let's be real, most people are not signing up for Kovo because they want to master spreadsheets or take a productivity class. They're doing it to build credit, and from that angle, it actually makes sense. You're essentially getting a $240 retail installment account that reports to TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, and Innovis. Most credit builder tools don't even hit all three bureaus, let alone all four, so that alone gives it a leg up if you're trying to add real data to your profile. After you make 4 on-time payments, Kovo also gives you access to a $500 revolving credit line, but here's the catch: it's a store-only account. You can only use that line within their system, not out in the wild. Still, from a credit mix perspective, that's a win, because now you've got both an installment and a revolving account reporting on your file, which hits multiple credit score categories. Remember, your FICO score is made up of 5 main parts. Payment history is 35%, utilization is 30% credit. History length is 15%, new credit is 10%, and credit mix is another 10%. Kovo touches 3 of those categories straight out the gate, so if you're trying to beef up a thin file or you're working with a fresh CPN, this could be a solid move. Now let's talk about how this fits into a real strategy, because this is where people mess up. If you're just starting out with little to no credit, or if you're rebuilding from past damage, this is exactly the kind of low-risk, high-consistency account that helps. No hard inquiry, no upfront deposit, no hidden fees, just $10 a month, and positive reporting as long as you pay on time. But if you're already sitting on 4 credit cards, 2 installment loans, and a couple seasoned accounts, this isn't going to move the needle for you like that. This is meant to be a foundational piece, not a final boss. Also, if you're running a CPN strategy, this is clean to use because there's no ID verification or SN matching that triggers red flags, and the reporting is slow and steady, which is perfect for blending. Plus, you've got the added bonus of their fraud insurance and ID resolution service that comes with the account, so if you're worried about protection, they cover up to $1 million in ID theft insurance. Now let's keep it real. If you miss a payment, it will get reported late after 30 days, just like any other legit account, so you don't want to play with that. Set up auto pay and let it draft that $10 automatically, because one late payment can tank your score by 50 to 100 points, and that's not worth it. Kovo also offers a return policy. If you cancel within the first 30 days, they'll refund you, and after that you can pay off early and cancel, but doing that kind of defeats the purpose. You want to let this ride for the full 24 months so you get the payment history on your file. They even have a small rewards program where they give you gift cards for applying to different credit products like personal loans, credit cards, and auto loans. And depending on the state you're in, that could mean anywhere from $75 to $400 back in value. Again, not life-changing money, but still a nice bonus. So who's this really for? If you're brand new to credit, maybe a student or just someone rebuilding from scratch, this is perfect. If your profile is thin and you've got under 5 active accounts, this will help. But if you've already got heavy trade line activity and you're getting prime approvals from major lenders, this probably isn't going to add much. Also, if $10 a month feels like a stretch for you right now, don't do it. The real benefit here is letting this account age and report over time. So if you're going to start, then cancel after 3 months, you're wasting time and money. Credit building is not an overnight thing, and this isn't a quick fix. This is about adding real positive data to your file over time. So final thoughts. I've used tools like this before, and I've seen them help people get from a 500 score to a 700 score by simply keeping their utilization low and reporting clean payment history. But don't expect this to be the thing that gets you a $50,000 personal loan or a brand new Benz with 0 down. This is step 1. Step 2 might be adding an AU trade line or stacking with a secured card. And step 3 is when you start going for bigger lines using personal guarantees or business credit strategies. So if you're in the early stages, this is a clean and affordable way to start building. And if you're already in the game heavy, then pass on this and go apply for something that fits your level. Either way, understand where you are in your journey and don't try to skip steps. This is the network if you're ready to start building your credit, or you want to learn how to stack limits fast using your social or a CPN tap in with us on Discord, and we'll show you how to do it the right way. We'll see you in the next video.